As always, of course.
Oh. Are we live?
It says live.
It says so.
Hold on. It's
Yes,
not.
we are live on YouTube.
We are live. Yep. We are live. You're watching. Okay. Are any of you also watching, like...
Watching what? The live?
Yeah, because I have it pulled up in another tab, so I know that one of the viewers is me.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi there. I didn't have the chat last time. That's exciting.
Moving on up.
Moving up in the world. Just wait a few moments.
Gotta share on the Twitter and see if anyone hops on.
Yep. Twitter. Links. Boo-boo-boo. Let us see. I always forget to add the thumbnail image. Cool. All right.
Yeah, anybody's yet?
Yeah.
Or is it just the two of you guys still on the viewing?
It's 3 now.
Whoa!
Wow. Watch it just be Jake, Therese.
No, it would be him, but no, he's volunteering at a powerlifting convention today, so
he won't be popping in.
Yeah, he's staring at very muscular men lifting heavy things. It's TB's dream.
Yeah.
Banners. Oh, I have my old banners in here. Brand. Okay,
Nope.
just messing around with all the StreamYard stuff. We can start. Hello. Oh.
Okay.
Sheila would like end my face if I picked her up like that.
Nico, if my boyfriend picked him up like that, he's like, he'll be fine. He'll turn into a little baby. But for me, he's like, no.
It's funny. All right. Well, hello. It's good to see everyone again. Welcome to our first live show for the Trick or Readathon. 3rd year in a row. We're still going.
Barely. We're barely going, but we're here.
We're here. It's okay. It's on brand because, like Halloween creatures. And we're just like stumbling along like zombies, like half-eaten corpses.
Right.
That's what it is.
We are the Walking Dead.
Yeah, we are the Walking Dead. That should be the theme next year.
God, I hate zombies.
Same, but I still love like zombie related. I don't know. It's like a love-hate relationship. I feel like when I read or watch something with like post-apocalyptic stuff in it, it like hooks me really fast, but it also freaks me out a lot because like it's so close to like reality that it freaks me out.
If something happens and zombies become real, I'm taking myself out.
Yeah,
like
I was
goodbye.
Like,
I don't care if I'm immune and can offer like a thing. You'll have to dig my corpse up. I'm gone.
Yeah, all my friends will be like talking about what they'll do in like a zombie apocalypse if it happens, and they're like how they're gonna survive, and I'm like, I'm not. If it gets to that point, I'm out.
I would not want to. See, if the world was like that, I'd be like, no, I give up.
I'm like, why would I want to live in this world?
Like, there's a TikTok. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
There's a TikTok trend that everyone's like, you start hearing the clicking from The Last of Us instead of the walking zombie groans, and they just go.
Yeah, me.
And I'm like, that's me regardless.
We were playing the Last of Us last year, like my friends and I, and I was literally every time we played it, I was like, I would not like this would like I would walk into like some spores. I'm done. Like it's over. I would like see a zombie and just take myself out. So. Charlotte's here.
Charlotte.
Haha. I love just like highlighting. Oh,
I like that look better. I like that one better. The second one. Yeah.
Yes, I like that one too. I don't know why it's yellow though. That's not on brand. Wait.
You have like an orange?
I need like
spooky.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, fair. Where did it go?
Was your picture just you with like a chipmunk, Connor?
Yeah. I wanted to test that. I found it in the settings.
You can turn off your thing again. Oh, you turned it off. There you go.
Oh God, it's like a little statue.
Technically, Simon's also in the picture. He couldn't fit in the crop. I don't know where Alvin was.
Dead.
Theodore. I didn't like Alvin, especially in that movie where like they all get famous and he's like acting like it's all him.
I liked Alvin in the animated, like the older show and movies. In the like 3D rendering, I was like, you're okay.
We can do
My arm's getting tired.
actions.
Prop your phone up on something. Just be like,
yeah.
There's nothing.
On a table and be like,
oh,
hi. Hello.
Hello.
We have a viewer. Thanks for
That
joining.
isn't just ourselves.
I was like, I don't think anybody's gonna watch on my channel because I haven't been on in like a year. So, but maybe people will join. Maybe. We'll see. All right, we can probably do intros and then just like start talking about our books. So, we have another one. Hello. Hi. Yes. Hello. You're on my channel. My name is Armin from Armin Reads, and this is our first live show. And I'm excited because it's October, spooky season. And next on my screen is Therese, so we can.
Yeah. Hi. I'm Therese from Therese's Nook. 1 second, I hear a cat getting into things he shouldn't be.
Okay.
Y'all can continue.
Next up, TV.
Hey, it's me, TV. And I'm sure I'm here.
There you are. And Connor.
Yep. Hello. My name is Connor. And right now I'm in a hostel and I'm hoping people are going to stay quiet.
Cool. We can get started. So I guess we could just go in the same order anytime we're doing ordered things and just talk about like what you're reading, I guess, currently. If you have the book, show us. If not, just tell us, I suppose.
Describe the cover in great detail.
Yeah. I need at least a 60-second description of your book. I'm telling you. So I'll start. I'm reading Ninth House. Finally, it's been on my PBR for this readathon literally every year since we started. I think it had just been released the first year that we did the readathon, and I was so excited for it. And I bought the book, or like somebody gave me the book, and I was like, I'm gonna read this, and then I just like didn't read it. But I'm finally reading it, and I'm actually almost done with it. I'm like 300 pages in, and I think there's like over 400, so we're getting somewhere. But yeah, I'm reading Ninth House. For those of you who don't know, it's by Leigh Bardugo, the author of Six of Crows, and I would kind of tell you what it's about, but I'm kind of like, I'm not totally sure. It's like secret societies at Yale, and this girl like gets she like almost dies, and then somebody comes and finds her from one of the secret societies. They're like, hey, you can see ghosts. You're going to join our secret society and be a student at Yale, even though you're like not qualified to be a student at Yale. And that's kind of the premise of it, I guess. There's like a lot more going on, but yeah.
Okay. I'm reading or rereading for the 1,000th time on my channel, Three Dark Crowns by Kendara Blake. It was like a super popular book when I started BookTube in like 2016-ish, 2017-ish. And I haven't had a chance to finish the series out per my characteristics. So since I'm moving, I'm just going to see if I want to continue on with the series before I decide it needs to go to a different home. But it's a YA high fantasy. Sisters are trying to kill each other for the throne. It's all, yeah, they all have powers, all that fun stuff. And yay, more friends.
Yes. We have 7 now, so that's exciting. How many books are in that series, Therese?
I think 3 or 4. I know 3. I can't remember if it's the 4th one's like a weird like novella situation that talks about.
So what's the one that you're reading? Is that 2 or 3?
This is the first one. I'm restarting.
The first one?
Yeah, if I don't like the first one or I'm not vibing with it, the entire series goes. Or the second book goes, because I've only read the second one.
Cool. TV?
So I'm reading Pretty Little Liars. And I think today I finally started after just like having it close to me forever, you know. And I just read the prologue and stuff, so that was fun. Do you really want me to like explain this? I mean, like, who doesn't know, you know?
I mean, I would like to see you try to explain it.
Okay.
Like no one's ever heard of the show.
I'd like an explanation.
Okay, so basically, they're following these girls who are all friends with like this one popular girl that was also a bitch. Basically, one day she was missing, and no one knows what happens, but they all kind of like drift away from each other. And then sometime in the future, they start getting like texts about like their secrets. Apparently, as seventh graders, they were getting into some wild shit apparently. But yeah, so like their secrets are about to get exposed, and they're trying to figure out if it's their friend still or if it's like someone else, basically.
I didn't realize they were in 7th grade.
When it starts, they are in the summer between 7th and 8th, I think. Then it skips forward 3 years. So like they're like, so they're like sophomores, juniors, and
that's still a lot of drama for 7th graders. Like, what are you getting up to?
Apparently, like, I forgot that this like starts off at like
apparently murder.
Because within the show they all look like older, but they're supposed to be like a middle, which like I don't know if I believe y'all are like 12, but okay, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like they always age people up in shows, especially now. Cough, cough, Riverdale.
I was just watching Riverdale too.
You were watching it?
I finally gave up with Riverdale.
Why were you watching it, Therese?
I just need a show that I can turn my brain off. Like I don't have to pay attention to, and like I'll still understand the gist of the show. Where'd you finally stop, Connor?
It wasn't even on purpose. It just was like, I kept not watching it, and then so many episodes built up to the fact I was like, I can't sit and watch like 7 hours of this. It was right after the bomb went. No, after the Sabrina like crossover. Because the bomb went off, and then there was like the whole like Sabrina Riverdale thing, and that's the last thing I saw.
What are you reading, Connor?
So actually just finished the book today, so I need to start a new one. I think I'm going to start What Happened by Hillary Clinton, which is like her writing about like the presidential election and all the lead up to that and the aftermath and stuff like that from her perspective, which I think would be pretty interesting.
Cool. What somebody said Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I feel like watch the show.
I haven't watched it either, but oops. Oh my gosh.
It's one of those shows that people are like obsessed with. Like if you watch it, you become obsessed with it.
It's like one of
I've
those.
never watched it.
I think I watched season 1, then I started season 2, but never like got into it. Because apparently season 1 is like awful, and yeah, it is. But apparently better. So yeah.
How many books have y'all finished so far?
Okay,
4.
Connor.
Connor.
Okay, but they're all audiobooks and they're all like 2 hours long. So
Oh, they're
Valid,
audiobooks.
I guess.
Fair,
Okay.
fair.
Overachiever as
I've
per
just finished
usual.
1 so far, so.
I think in total they would all come to like maybe 9 hours.
That's fair.
For university, that's fun. Was it one of those like there's like some schools they have like classes where they're like analyzing English literature or something, but it's like from a vampire lens, so they like read all of the. Weren't you gonna take one of those, Connor? Where they like vampires and stuff.
Not the vampire one because you don't get any credits for it, but I'm gonna do like some sort of literature course once I'm back.
Fancy.
I wish the school.
Yeah, there was a
I'm in,
vampire like, course.
I wish the school that I'm in, like in the city that I'm in, did cool courses. We have nothing.
Same.
These are just like bonus, like you pay for them. You don't, and like the vampire one, you don't get any credit for. It's literally just like for fun. But still cool.
What else what is everyone else reading? Why aren't y'all letting us know?
Please tell us what you're reading.
Tell us if you're like Connor. I managed to read 4 books in like the past week.
And make us feel underachieving. Inadequate.
Three of those 4 books were like 2-hour audiobooks. And I listened to them on like 10.1 point something, so it doesn't really count.
Charlotte, how are you? How are you feeling
Charlotte,
about Skyview on the
You're not going to survive. I'll let you know now. Survival is like itty bitty.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be depressing. I'll leave it at that. 6 Crimson Cranes. I've never heard of that one. What's it about?
I think it came out last year-ish.
I think so, yeah.
So I don't remember anything about it.
I feel like it's just one of those books that everyone's like, oh my god, it looks so cool, and I want to read it, and then no one read it.
It's this one. Okay, the cover of it looks like I've seen that one. It's by Elizabeth Lim. It's got good reviews on Goodreads though, so I guess it held up. I feel like a lot of books they'll be like, they start out really popular, and then as people read them, and then after the hype dies down, the rating just like drops significantly because everybody that like doesn't feel scared to criticize it starts coming out of the woodworks. Well, prepare yourself, Charlotte. You won't be good for long.
No, you won't.
You will not. Hello. Good to see you again. And Emma, it's like an Asian-inspired fantasy. Yeah, it's like Grimm. I looked it up. It said Grimm Brothers, but like East Asian-inspired, which sounds kind of cool, actually. So, equal rights, witches and stuff. On theme. Good pick.
We appreciate an on-theme pick.
Yes. I kind of wish I'd picked like more spooky books, but I also don't have more spooky books because I read like The Silent Patient, and then it was a bit underwhelming in terms of spookiness. And then Ninth House so far is like the vibes are there, but it's more like shock factor than anything else. So.
Yeah, I had Ninth House on my TBR for like 100 years. I was so excited for it. I hyped up so much in my head. And then I tried to read it on the bus like to Manchester. And after like 20 pages, I was like, no, not feeling it.
Yeah, it's a slow start. Honestly, I think the only reason I like got through the first 100-page like slog of it was because I was like reading at work. So it was like more mental stimulation for me than sitting at work doing training. So like during lunch when I was reading it, I was just like, oh, this is like more exciting than what I've been doing. So let me just keep reading it. But once you like get through
I definitely want to like try it again.
Yeah.
I've been on holiday. I want to give it another chance.
I feel like it got like really hyped and also really criticized like in both directions when it came out. So I think just like go into it with like a middle expectation and you'll be fine. Like it's decent. It's not like the best thing I've ever read in my life, but yeah.
Yeah.
Purgatory. I don't know. Like, is it in the?
We'll let TB because he's shaking his sassy little head over there.
I mean, I feel like if you think it counts, then sure.
What'd you say?
I mean, if you think it counts, then like sure, why not?
Okay.
We don't care about rules at Trick or Treat-a-thon.
Yeah.
It's
Literally.
just like, please.
Yeah, do it. Do whatever.
They're just suggestions.
Sawkill Girls. I'm gonna look that up. That sounds.
I struggled so much with the number prompt, see, because I'm just doing audiobooks. So I like went on Audible and done the thing where it shows just ones that you get like included in your membership and typed in like every single number, like trying to find one was interesting.
I surprisingly had a lot of options for the number prompt because I was going to read 1,000 Ships, but I wanted to read something more spooky season, not just mythology. So then I was going to read, then I picked Ninth House. And then I also had the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle or whatever that one's called. I don't even know what it's about, but I have it.
No one knows what it's about. I just know a lot of people hate it.
I get confused because it came out like very like close to the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and it's like the same title, just like not the same.
Yeah, that's such a funny.
But it's like a different.
It must have been on purpose.
Completely, so it's kind of interesting. I don't know. Yeah, Ninth House is not my favorite Lee Bardugo either. But to be fair, I've only read like Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, and I haven't.
Don't ever read King of Scars. Don't touch it. Don't breathe on it. Don't look at it at the store.
It's too big, and I haven't even read Shadow and Bone, so I'm not even gonna bother with it.
Yeah,
I thought you read it whenever we were reading it as a group forever ago.
No,
Yeah.
I bought them all, but I didn't actually read it. I just watched the show.
Yeah, don't ever look at King of Scars, Rule of Wolves. Don't do it. It ruined my life. Like I want to burn my books. I can't even look at Six of Crows the same way anymore. That's how bad it ruined.
Wow. Okay. Well, I won't
the
read
entire
it then.
universe for me.
Here's a question: if she puts out a third book in the Six of Crows series, would you read it, or would you just not? Okay.
No, I want to keep what happened in Six of Crows, how it happened, and then because what she has to bounce off of King of Scars and all the shit from King of Scars is just not good at all. So I'm like, I don't want to know. You can keep it.
Charlotte seemed to like it. So
well, no one cares. I'm kidding.
Very excited for season 2. You said no one cares. One book, 5 Days at Memorial, a nonfic about a hospital during Hurricane Katrina. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure that's kind of heavy.
That actually sounds really good.
Mm-hmm.
So that actually sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Charlotte and Therese fight it out, and you can pick whichever one you believe more. The covers are pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what Andri would say. I know she was really excited when she bought the book.
I don't think she liked it either.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know the cover was cool because it looked like it was carved out of stone, but yeah.
I know Lisa was also not the biggest fan of it. I was just texting them when I read through the Rule of Wolves, and they were like, "Oof."
Yeah.
It's just she should have just left it.
I'm gonna close out of the stream on the side so I don't need it today because I actually have a chat box, which is exciting. Okay, I think at 3, just because I'm a sucker for exact times, at 3:30 we can do a sprint.
Okay.
4 minutes.
Woo.
3:30 my time, so 6 minutes from now. Oh, we have a 9th house lover. Okay. Is that the second book that's going to be in the series, Hellbent? Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't actually know when I bought the book that it was going to be part of a series. I thought it was a standalone. And then
Now you gotta commit.
for like a year, I didn't know that it was part of a series, and I actually forgot that it was because I never actually read the book. So I picked it up and I started reading, and I got about like 200 pages in, and I remembered that it was going to be part of a series, and I was like, oh, like now I actually have to commit to it. So, but I feel like it's good enough. I just don't know. Is this like a completely made up rumor, or is it supposed to be like a really long series? Like I heard somewhere there was going to be like 9 books or something like that.
Oh God, yeah,
Or
no, I
was
haven't heard anything.
Okay, so I might be
I
thinking
don't
of something
think
else.
so, because I don't think we have any news about anything beyond book 2 at all. Because I mean, book 2 took how long to make? So like,
Yeah.
Like I don't know what else could happen, but the last one, that's yeah, DNFing that late in the game, you've got to like really hate something to just stop, because at that point I would be like, I'm just gonna like get through it and be done with it. But
I think I remember the like ending of that book being kind of like bleh, because
Yeah.
we almost got such like a good, conclusion, but then it became very much like bleh.
no spoilers,
Mhm,
because
yeah, I
I
remember.
haven't read it yet. More than 6 of Crows. Yeah, that's a minority.
Very minority. I'm sorry, friend.
Like I haven't even read Shadow and Bone, but I can't imagine loving it more.
You won't. It's not the greatest ever.
Oh, we have a fight.
The second one was rough. Second one was really rough. I remember. I think my vlog for it was just me in a rage.
I wonder. I'm kind of tempted. I feel like when I've read enough like good books, I think I might try to tackle them, because I have them now, and just like make a vlog, like a rant vlog of me reading it and just like
Do it.
Do it.
cringing about it, because I'm
Bad
kind of
books are like
might
bad
become-
movies. You'll entertain yourself no matter what.
You
yeah.
should plan to release that or like do it whenever season 2 comes out. I have no idea if that's like soon or not. So
Finally reading Shadow and Bone.
Get them views.
Get them views. I feel like all of like, I don't know about all of you. I know Connor and Andri for sure have like very much like planned out videos to release at the perfect time before, and I just like was never that dedicated with like Midnight Sun and like all the Shadow and Bone stuff, and just like what was it?
I feel like
Onwards and Snakes. That was the only one that I was like, let me read this now and post a video.
I feel like if you can do it, then it's good, but I don't know, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot. Like I don't know how Lisa managed to time her like Stranger Things one like
Yes.
more, because I would have
Too.
forgotten, and the next thing you know, it's like the release, and I'm like, I still have 2 more books to read.
Okay, we have some Mal lovers, some Mal haters. I don't know. I'm not sure, because I heard, of course, I've never read the books, but everybody says that he was like really bad in the books. So I'm kind of like, I don't want to hate him, but I do kind of like, because I want there to be like, I feel like when there's a love triangle and one character is just like completely not an option, like everybody hates him, then it doesn't work as well. But I feel like in this show, it's more like you could root for him, or you could root for the Darkling if you like want chaos.
He's a little more likable in the show, I'll say. In the book, I think I would light Book Mal on fire.
You would light him on fire. It took me a second to process that.
I thought I froze because you just like were staring. I was like,
I was like, what did you say? And then it clicked, and I was like, oh, light him on fire. Sinister Summer. I haven't heard of that.
Mm-mm.
It sounds
What's it
spooky,
about?
though. That reminds me of like Goosebumps and like other spooky middle grades. Those books were too scary for children, in my opinion. Like I was terrified reading those.
true.
I was literally texting Therese this morning as I woke up about.
Oh yeah.
Like, I started thinking about the Hunger Games and like Peeta and Gale, and like everything that happened, and it was just depressing me. I was like, why am I thinking about this right now?
I feel like that one is pretty balanced, because they have like
It's
they have like the whole
It's just, like,
they have the whole like history.
Yeah, but I feel like in terms of love triangles, it was more of a, it was very dividing. I feel like the original love triangles had very distinct teams where people were like, Team Peeta, Team Gale, or like, Edward and Jacob, and
She's not wrong.
she's not
She's
wrong.
not wrong.
She's not wrong.
Like,
I
she's
stand
the
by.
only one.
I will stand by my assumption, or what's the word? My theory that Cassandra Clare just wanted to write like a poly couple and like didn't do it in that book until she got to the Dark Artifices.
I don't know where TB is in the books yet, so
I finished the Dark Artifices, then I finished Ghost of the Shadow Market.
okay.
I'm pretty much all caught up, I think, besides
Perfect.
Last Hours or whatever.
Have you've read The Infernal Devices, right?
Yeah, I read it
Okay.
last year, I think.
Okay, so you know what we're talking about.
Yeah. I just didn't want to spoil the Dark Artifices. I was like, don't say anything.
No, I was like, I think he finished it like a few weeks back, like in one weekend.
Finished it like the last week of September, I think.
Yeah. Oh no, I missed the time mark, guys.
Let's just start the reading sprint.
Just go right now.
Let me pull up a timer. How long do you guys want to do? Do you want to do 10 minutes or 5 minutes?
10.
Really 10 is good.
Okay. Minute timer. Oh my gosh, why is that ugly? Okay. No, stop. Okay, let's see. Let me remember how to share my screen. Present. Share screen. Window. No, Chrome tab. Timer.
We're almost at 10. Like, do we have 8? Is it 9?
We are at 9.
Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right, I'm going to start the timer. Wait, before I start the timer, if I switch... Okay, never mind. I can see I answered my own question. Okay, I'm going to start the timer.
That was the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I feel like it
Oh my
was
god.
last time. It sounded different.
I had my audio all the way up, so listen to that audiobook.
No.
Rip.
How many? Oh, I was supposed to count how many pages I read.
I got 30, 32, 31 in. Because I haven't finished this page, but 31 pages.
I got 20 down.
I listened to 10 minutes worth of an audiobook. Surprise, surprise.
I think I did 14. 14 pages. Yeah. How about the rest of you?
So menacing.
So we read 2. I did that once. I was I think it was some live show last year. I literally was reading like the same 2 sentences over and over for like 10 minutes.
Reading is hard.
Yeah, it can be. Excuse me. Switched books, 17 pages of Dracula. Someone said hi to me.
No.
I really love Dracula. I actually would reread that soon.
What'd you say, Connor?
I just think I love Dracula. The first chapter is one of my favorite first chapters ever.
You read it last year, right? Yeah. I need to read like the classic horror stuff and like watch the slashers. I'm just like very out of the loop.
I seen someone on Letterboxd that I'm friends with yesterday watch Slumber Party Massacre, and they gave it 1 star instead of it was awful.
I thought it was jabbing. Oh, 1 star for the Slumber Party Massacre? Ooh.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
I need to watch the original slasher stuff. Like I've seen I think I've only seen Nightmare on Elm and then Friday the 13th. I haven't seen
Nightmare on Elm, but my middle school English teacher was like really into horror movies, and she told us like the inspiration for Nightmare on Elm Street. Apparently, I don't know if this was true, but apparently there was some like guy or like this string of like deaths where these people would like have nightmares, and then like they were so bad that they tried to keep themselves awake like by any means, and then eventually just died because they like wouldn't sleep and like were overdosing on like caffeine and stuff. I don't know, but I was like, well, that's freaky. I don't like it when it's based on true story stuff. So
TV, what do you think of the new Halloween films? And are you excited for Halloween ends?
I like the first one, but Halloween Kills is kind of like that. I have mild hopes for Halloween Ends, but apparently they did like a lot of like rewrites for it, which for a trilogy, and especially like the last movie in a trilogy is like not a great sign. Have heard like I read leaks about what the plot is apparently, and either it's gonna be really good or like really fucking bad.
I need to watch Halloween Kills.
It's
It's okay.
Like
yeah,
it isn't like awful, but it isn't like great either. Like I feel like it suffers the most because the middle third is just so fucking bad.
I liked it for the most part. I thought there was like some weird editing choices, especially at the end. There's like just some weird camera stuff going on. I don't know. If you watch it, you'll know.
Okay, I'll have to see where I can watch it.
bingo card. Where are y'all on your bingo cards?
I haven't done.
I haven't even looked at it since.
I haven't looked at it, but I've done a few of them. So like I read a book at night. I played a scary video game. I played Little Nightmares 2, the demo of it, on Friday. And then I haven't gotten a full themed drink yet, or watched a slasher, or posted a pic of my TBR. I posted a video of the TBR. I'm gonna count that.
Good job.
And then I guess I can let the live show pick my next read after 9 times.
Yeah.
So let me get back to you. I don't remember my TBR.
Yeah, I need to start doing it. I'm probably gonna start doing it once I get like into like packing, just because then I can like figure out like books and start posting stuff again.
So, Catherine, I rewatched. This is in the comments. I rewatched the original Halloween. I do it every single year. I watched it like 2 days ago, and it's just like a classic. Like, it's just the best.
My introduction to the Halloween was the remakes.
The Rob Zombie ones.
Yeah, that wasn't the best introduction. Like my friend, like I was so terrified of horror movies when my friend showed me, she had to like force me to sit down and watch it. And I was like terrified of like tall men for the next like year. I was like, no.
I didn't dislike those, but I never really thought about them after I watched them. I don't know.
That's fair.
They just kind of went in my brain and went back out.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really love Halloween 2 though, the original Halloween 2. I love that. Especially, I love films that the sequel starts exactly where the last one ends. And they do that, and I love that.
That's why I'm worried about ends, because apparently it's like a time jump after kills, which, okay, I guess. Again, it could go really well or it could go really fucking badly. Like, there's no other way for it.
I feel like for a Halloween movie, you can't do like a jump. It's very difficult. And like, where was Michael that entire time?
I remember in the original spinoffs, or like things like 4, 5, and 6, he's like comatose pretty much for the years. But besides that, I think it's just he's missing. I guess no one knows.
Oh.
See, I love that Kills again like came straight after 2018. Like it just continued on. But then I know that at one point the director was saying that Halloween Ends is going to be like in a post-COVID society, and I was like, nobody wants to talk about COVID in a Halloween movie. So I'm hoping that they cancelled that. Like I'm hoping they realize that's a bad decision.
I mean, at least Michael Myers is following COVID precautions. I guess he's wearing a mask.
Yeah, that's where he's going. He didn't want to like go outside. He was too nervous.
Yeah, he didn't.
He was
didn't want to. He didn't want to get COVID and not be able to kill Lori.
It's so dumb. Like, I really hope that they change that.
A shot of Michael getting his vaccine right before he goes.
I'm trying to think if I know about whether or not they did like COVID stuff. I don't think so.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Well, I think this time next week we'll know. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go see it next Sunday. So
I'm pretty sure.
I want to go see that Smile movie really badly. Like it'll either be really good or really bad.
It's actually getting decent reviews, I think.
Really? Okay.
I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I think so.
I heard it was very scary.
I heard that too.
I feel like people say that about anything. Like, so like, it's like, is it really scary or not? You know? That's
yeah.
True.
I really liked H2O.
It's so good.
I've only seen it once though. I wanna rewatch it.
It's just so good.
Tonight.
It is very like post Scream, but like I feel like it works in a very like good way, and it feels very like very nostalgic, even if you've never seen it before. You know.
Resurrection is actually offensive though.
Oh, it's so fucking bad. It's so bad.
Like that is offensive to me. That film. Armina's never seen any of these. She's just sitting like.
She's just sitting there on her phone, like I was going through
my TBR video, trying to make a list of the books I haven't read yet, so I could have you guys pick my next book.
She's on track, and we're talking about scary movies.
I'm just like on my phone over here. Mm.
I mean, to be fair, those mockumentary movies can like get a little freaky at times.
They can, yeah.
I feel
Okay.
like they either work really good or they become like really fucking bad. Like it's hard to like do that and have it not be stupid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Pick
Like
which
the
one of
first
these
one
you should
wasn't
read next.
trying too hard to be so serious, which is why I think it worked. But then the next few were just like trying too hard, and I was like,
I feel this. I also hated them.
I had
I
a friend who
vote
was into horror
for-
movies, so I had no choice.
I vote for these violent delights.
Agreed.
Violent Delights. Okay.
Sure.
I think The Secret History right after The Ninth House might put you in a slump and just ruin any momentum.
Yeah, I didn't want to read two of them back to back. I've already started The Ivory Key, but it's not like one of my spooky reads. I was just reading it last month and didn't finish it, so I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to finish it this month. But and then Daughter of the Deep is also not spooky, so okay. These Violent Delights.
I also recommend Scream as like another good intro to horror if you're a big baby, just because I don't think it's scary.
Okay, see, I thought it was scary, at least like slightly, even though I already knew like the twists. It's like they just do like tension very well.
Yeah.
Scream is like my favorite, like not just horror franchise, but like every film franchise.
Same.
I just love Scream.
It's because every movie so far has been so good. Like there's some kind of like they're still like solid.
Yeah.
You know, like
I'm concerned for this upcoming trilogy because I saw Scream 6 and I was like heartbroken leaving that theater. Not because it was bad, because there's a scene in it that I was just like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I really like Cypher. I thought it done well.
Hello, Andri.
Ooh, tomato.
Boo, tomato.
tomato.
Every time you guys say Scream, I think of the painting and not the movie.
Oh man, I'm so sad. That painting is in Oslo, and I was in Oslo, and I didn't know it was in Oslo, and I didn't see it.
And you didn't go see it?
No, I didn't know.
Oh, you have to go back. No, Andri.
We need more bullies in this world. Yeah, I'll take it.
Therese chose violence.
Honestly, we need to bring bullying back into schools. I think that would start.
You need to do what?
Bring bullying back.
Bring bullying back. No.
With the rise of TikTok, I'm realizing how like there's no shame anymore, and I'm like, you know what? Y'all need a little bit more shame in your life. I'm sorry.
No, we
Because
were
like
throwing.
Make bullying great again.
Yep. We were throwing the tomatoes at you, Andrew. Sorry.
Oh no, we were.
I mean, true.
We're gonna get demonetized as if we were monetized. We're just
Yeah.
gonna get banned.
I was bullied, and I, therapy,
You know.
couple tears, and now look, I'm
Let's-
funny.
No big deal.
It's not like
Humor.
we make book videos online, like we all got bullied.
We all got bullied,
Yeah.
and everyone on this show is a little bit queer. Two of us are brown. We all got bullied.
The bullying to booktube pipeline.
I mean, let's be honest.
Rite of
You're
passage.
not wrong.
We got bullied until we got thicker skin and started doing YouTube.
We have to continue the process, the cycle. Connor, are you taking MySpace selfies with your live stream?
Oh, my mic's time now. I was saying I'm just trying to make people know that I don't just look like this.
Everyone match Connor like
I'm attractive.
Yeah. Okay, well, does anyone have any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts in the description of this live show down there. So if you're watching, I've linked all of the hosts, not just the ones here today. So if you haven't already subscribed to everyone, check
Do
them
it.
out.
We make very fun content. Connor's traveling, TB showing off his dolls. So you get a variety aside from just the reading.
We have a variety of content on this collaborative platform. Connor's like elevator. Yeah, but they're all down there. Also, you can check out the socials for the readathon if you haven't. Bingo
We will
card.
have a live show hopefully every Sunday. So
That's the plan. They should be probably on different channels, but if not, just keep an eye out on whose channel they'll be on. So then you can join us. Thank you for coming. Had fun.
Thank you.
It's updated on what you're reading. Keep posting. Keep joining. It'll be a spooky month.
Yes. Tag us on Instagram stories.
Yes.
mhm.
Okay.
Anything else?
Anything else? Guys, we have 2 more minutes to kill.
Yeah.
Content.
We can't end on 58.
I just cut it off early.
What's that?
So
What else can we talk about?
bullying and how it is good. You know, you learn what not to say in public, and that's very a nice thing to have. Just make society better.
You're not gonna post some weird TikToks at like the age of 14 because you have an excessive amount of confidence.
Are we still talking about bullying?
Yeah.
I mean, we did because we only have 1 more minute. So,
I feel like things haven't actually changed because I remember when I was like 12, I was posting singing videos on YouTube. I cannot sing. I can't hit a single note. So like the only difference is I don't know
YouTube
YouTube is.
on YouTube? Can we show them in the next live show?
Yeah.
No. That was over a decade ago. That was 12 years ago. So
I used to make like anime AMVs. I think those are still around.
I used to make I tried to be like a normal YouTuber, like with the random
yeah, I don't.
videos and like I almost died in high school, like that kind of content.
Yeah, I also had a collab channel with some girl, and I don't remember who she is or how I met her or like why we. It was just some random person online that we had a collab channel. I don't know. I can't remember her name now. Okay.
All right.
That's 6 more seconds. Anyone?
Okay, we're gonna practice something. Don't leave the studio. I'm gonna end the broadcast because I feel like every time we end a live show, half of us leave the broadcast and half of us like leave the actual live show. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for watching.
See you guys next week. Hopefully.
Hopefully we'll be a little more put together.